Let's review who loved deeper in this relationship. Who contributes more? Choose one from the following 3 options. Group 1, number 5. Group 2, number 35. Group 3, number 31. Group 1, 2, 3. Let's directly look at the degree of affection the man has for the woman. Thoughts and feelings in these 2 relationships.
Both the woman and the man are equal.
Check which of you 2 is more proficient with the piano. Your individual thoughts. Firstly, I see both of you are very calm and rational, just in a southern style. And the woman's calm and rationality is a bit different. The woman is slightly accompanied by weighing pros and cons in your character. Has analytical part, calm and rational part, but you also have an outgoing, open and passionate part. There are some anxious in character. That is to say, it's biased towards the south. That is on a mental level, thinking more on the logical level. Then he is more thoughtful. He likes to express and reason. This person is also very eloquent. In the process of growing, the woman might be a bit slower in speaking, which might make her feel a little impatient. You 2 are a madman. I have a deep thinking. That is, the male side is a strong action. This plan is relatively open, more extroverted in character. In a hurry, don't rush a bit. Actually, both of you are similar. You're like the number 7, wanting this relationship. Worth rejoicing. We don't want to give up this relationship, but indeed it's facing some bottlenecks. In the south, we hope to make this relationship more stable, more and more mature, moving forward more and more enthusiastic, more positive. It's pretty good. His plan and ideas are nice, and he does less talking and more action in the south. He is self-reliant. He knows his own perceptive ability, that in such a relationship he has a desire to control. Then he wants to let go of this control. This kind of fear and control that comes from letting go of one's controlling desire might occur. Oh, the man is trying to work hard in this direction. Not bad. In this case, it might be better to let go of fear and control in the relationship. So, relatively speaking from the south, when facing this type of relationship, I am generally optimistic and positive, but on the contrary, when looking at the female side, at most times, it's a kind of sorrow. Continue to be anxious, confused, fearful, and although not willing to end this relationship, want to go. We need to cheat once more, but it's a very tiring one. Exhausted in mind and body, already a feeling of no strength, thinking too much. You are burdened by a lot of negatives. Thoughts surround me. Although the southern group is more active, what kind of feeling does it give? The attitude and thoughts of the south when facing this relationship. And even though the male is this person,
need to be calm,
but relatively speaking,
what is
it's still better than a girlfriend when dealing with this kind of relationship. The south needs to be more cautious, in other words, be more proactive. In this contrast, the main origin of this relationship I see might be the future planning or thinking level is not quite consistent. It feels like this. It's about the goal and direction. Easy isn't very consistent. The rest have no big problems. Okay, everyone is thoughtful than everyone. Both of them have feelings for each other. This is the first group. Let's look at the second group. Look at the mouse box to the south. How does the man view the woman? His level of dedication to her, his current thoughts on this relationship.
The woman agrees to the plan.
This group has a strong charisma. Your relationship has a profound effect on many levels.
I saw how much the man liked what the woman said. It's the man who will think of the woman. It's quite excellent and confident, like a reasonable cluster feeling. The woman wants to advance this relationship quickly, so both of them are like this. Oh, the feeling of thunder stirring the earth is like the sparks between two people. It's a passionate call, but there are some obstacles in this relationship. There are some external obstacles that are directly visible, but the point is, if the woman is a little bit more rational, in terms of thoughtfulness, the woman is slightly more diligent than the man, but not by much. Similar problem, not too much more. That's right, the lady is still immersing in the past memories of your relationship and reluctant to step out. Unwilling to come out, still miss your past good times, but the girl has already in this relationship because he feels that the two of you are always in conflict, or he is incapable of handling and adjust the many differences in your relationship. No reconciliation and the ability to control and integrate. So this is the fundamental reason for the relationship. Right, plus the obstacles from outside, but the South is powerless to solve to a certain extent. He stopped to some extent, but he is not willing to let go of her. This kind of torment, struggle makes the relationship between the two of them exhausting and painful. It's a kind of emotion where both are equally dedicated, but currently woman seems to be a bit more dedicated than the man. To be optimistic, the attitude of the South is not very good. The overall attitude is quite pessimistic. If you look at this point alone, the girl is slightly more right. It feels like this combination. Group 3, let's take a look. Starting with the South. Let's see how he considers the relationship with her and what has happened, how much he cares about her. The woman in this group is super calm and rational, thinking on many levels. The woman's thinking is quite deep. She's calm and rational. Your relationship seems to have already ended. If it's not in this state, it shouldn't be your option, or at least the relationship has stagnated. That's the feeling. In the eyes of the South, his side, there are indeed some obstacles in this relationship. He has some reasons at the realistic level. So this person he believes this relationship is already over. It's impossible. What's done is done. But let me tell you, what kind of feeling is it? Even though I have broken up, I am still waiting, watching, looking and hoping in the same place. Check if there is any unexpected miracle. He still has desire and expectation. If it's from the woman, it's simply snap. It's over. A state of stagnation, unwilling to face, avoiding. In fact, both people like each other and still like each other. It's this feeling, if you want to put it simply, it depends. If anyone cares more, it's the men. Although the man is more decisive, the woman is also quite decisive, but actually she is inside. Yes, there have indeed been efforts or a lot of thought. The woman appears to be calm and rational throughout, but she seems to struggle with facing this person and her own affections. Some of that energy is present. So this kind of relationship tends to break up more. This is the third group. The South has more, but it can't help you two like each other, but this relationship has been somewhat hindered and cannot go. The event has ended. There's no way to go back to the past. You might still have some regrets. I suggest you go start over. There's no way to go back to the past.
This is information from Group 3.